Hello and welcome, I hope you're well. Today we have an intermediate Vinyasa. Just to remind you, when it's an intermediate class, that means we're going to move a bit faster into the poses, into the transition, and I'm going to give a bit less cue regarding the alignment. We're going to start on our back, and you're going to place the sole of your feet together. Open the knees to open the hips. You can use as many block bolster as you want. And you're going to place your index finger together and your thumb together. You're going to create this triangle shape and you're going to place this triangle on your lower belly. Your index fingers are pointing toward your pubis. Make all of the adjustments you need and find stillness. Close your eyes if you want to. And you're going to bring your awareness on your hands and just observe your hands rising up on every inhale and going down on every exhale. And now you're going to bring your awareness in your hands. Be aware of every sensation. Maybe you feel some tingling, maybe a warm feeling, maybe a pressure. Or maybe you don't feel anything at all, and that's totally fine. Just bring your awareness on your hands. We take this time to connect with the body, with the sensation, with the breath, with the present moment. Inhale into these sensations and exhale, let them go. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms facing the sun. Your eyes are still closed if they were. And breathe into this pose. Let the hips melt in your mat. Let the shoulder melt in your mat. Allow yourself to open up in this pose. Inhale, slowly open your eyes, bring your knees together. Your feet are hip distance apart. Extend your arms and try to touch your heels with your finger. Next, inhale slowly, lift your hips, lift your arms and bring your arms above your head. Engage your glutes, engage your quads. Exhale, bring your hands, your back, your glutes on the mat. Inhale, lift everything, create space. Exhale, bring everything back on the mat. Inhale, up, move with fluidity. Exhale, ground yourself. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. And exhale, ground yourself. Bring your knees toward the right, push in your hands, and we're gonna come on our knees. If this pose is uncomfortable, please find a cross-legged position. Interlace your fingers in front of you. Inhale, reach up, elongate your spine, look up. You can stay here or try to bring your hands behind you to open a bit more. Exhale, round your back, push your hands in front of you, chin toward your chest. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, center yourself. Inhale, open. Exhale. One more inhale. Release your fingers. Exhale, cactus your arms. Try to bring your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come back to the center. Elongate your spine. Exhale, twist toward the right. Look above your shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist toward the left. One more on each side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale. And slowly exhale, place your hand on the mat. Come to a tabletop position, knees as wide as your hips. We're going to find puppy pose, walk your hands in front of you and try to bring your chest closer to the mat. Maybe today you stay here, try to align your ears with your arms. Maybe you can place your forehead on the floor. In this position, if your forehead is on the floor, place your hands into a prayer position in front of you. Try to bring your elbow closer to your head, bend your elbow, and bring your hands behind your head. Press your chest toward the mat. And breathe here. We start this Vinyasa a bit more slower. We take the time to open the body before we find our flow. Slowly release your hands, slide into a Sphinx position and grip the mat. Really elongate your spine, engage your back muscle. This is a really active position. And in this position, we're going to open the right knee to the side. Your right hip align with your knee, align with your ankle, flex the foot. Extend the right arm and slowly slide the left underneath. Place your left shoulder and your head on the floor. Inhale, open your right arm and breathe into this beautiful opening. Inhale your right hand up. Exhale, place your hand on the floor, press into your hand. Left forearm, right forearm on your mat. Extend your left leg long. Open your left knee to the side. Find your alignment. Extend the left arm. Slide your right underneath. And inhale, open. So pay attention to the position you have with your leg, this half frog, because later we're going to find a flow with this shape. Inhale your arm up, exhale left hand, right hand on the floor, place your forearm on your mat, Extend your leg. Chest and forehead on the floor. Press for Balasana. Inhale, roll forward, round your back. Tuck your toes, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. You can have your knees bent, you can extend your leg. If you want to bend one knee, bend the other knee, go ahead. If you prefer stillness, find stillness. Really elongate your spine. Come back to a still Adho Mukha Svanasana. We're going to find a flow. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, slowly engage your core, bend your knees, and bring your knees on the floor. Inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, look up, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, control the movement, bring your knees on the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, drop the chest, look up. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, lift your heels. With fluidity, knees on the mat. Inhale, open. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last one, just like that. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, knees on the mat. Inhale, open. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, roll into a plank position. Option to have your knees on the floor. Push the floor away. Engage your abs. Engage your glutes. Next, inhale slowly, side plank on your right. Option to have your left foot in front of your right. Option to have your left foot on top of your right. Last option, your right knee on the floor. Choose your option. Ground yourself. Find your stability. Option to bring your left knee toward your chest. Engage your core and slowly, slowly bring your left foot to the top of the mat. We find a twist here. Look at your thumb. If you are used to practice with me, maybe you know the next flow. Slowly on the next exhale, extend the front leg, extend the left arm in front of you. Fingers touch the floor, hips are square. Inhale, rebend your knee, find a twist, look at your thumb. Exhale, extend the leg, extend the arm, fingers touch the floor. Inhale, twist. Exhale, square your hips. Inhale up. Exhale, elongate your spine. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, come back to the twist. Slowly exhale, right knee on the floor. Inhale, left arm, left hand on your lower back, your thigh, your calf, or maybe your heel. Open, look toward the sky. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, your right hand, left hand on the floor. Slide your left leg behind you. Right arm in front of you. Find a beautiful line. Engage your glutes and your core. Elongate your spine. Exhale, knee toward elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee toward elbow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale one more time, stay here. Bend your back knee. Bring your right arm behind. Maybe today you stay here. Maybe you can grab your foot. If you grab your foot, press your foot into your hand. Slowly release your foot. Find a beautiful line. Right hand, left knee on the floor. Walk your hands slightly in front of you. Exhale, chaturanga. You're going to place your forehead and your chest on the mat. Open your right knee to the side like we did before and find this half frog position. Hips in line with your knee in line with your ankle, flex the foot. Inhale, lift your chest up. Choose the intensity of this opening. Breathe here. Slowly, we're going to roll on your left hips. Plant your right foot behind. Inhale, wide thing. Lift your hips, open your heart. Slowly place your glute on the floor again. Come back to the center. Open your left knee to the side. Make sure your leg is aligned. Inhale, lift up. Roll on your right hips. Plant your left foot. Inhale, wide thing. Exhale, glutes on the mat. Roll on your hips, come back to your center. Exhale for balasana. Inhale, roll forward around your back. Tuck your toes. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, roll into a plank. Engage everything. Inhale, side plank on your left side. Choose your option with your foot. Choose your option with your gaze. You can gaze toward the mat or you can gaze toward your thumb. Find your balance, find your stability. Option to have the right knee toward your chest. Slowly engage your core, control the movement. Right foot to the top of the mat. Twist, look at your thumb, shoulder away from your ears. We're going to find our flow. Exhale, extend the leg, extend the arm, fingers touch the floor. Inhale, rebend your knee, twist. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last exhale. Inhale, come back into the twist. Exhale, left knee on the floor. Inhale, reverse. Choose your option. Your calf, your thigh, or your heel. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, left hand, right hand on the floor. Slide your right leg to the back. Extend your left arm in front of you. Elongate your spine. Next exhale, elbow to knee. Push the floor away. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale, find a beautiful line. Bend your knee. Bring your left hand behind. Maybe you grab your foot. If you grab the foot, press your foot into your hand. Slowly release your foot. Find a beautiful line. Left hand, right knee on the floor. Walk your hands in front of you. Exhale, Chaturanga. Chest and forehead on the floor. We're going to find the same flow with a half frog leg and a cobra. We're going to start with the right leg. Inhale, lift up. Open the chest. Roll on your left hip. Plant your right. Inhale, wide thing. Exhale, glute on the floor. Roll on your hip, come back to your center. Forehead and chest on the floor. Open your left knee. Inhale, up. Slowly roll on your right hip. Plant your foot. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, glutes on the floor. Roll on your hip, come back to your center. Exhale, Balasana. Inhale, roll forward, round your back. Tuck your toes. Adho Mukha, Svanasana. This time you're going to wrap your right leg around your left leg. Inhale, open into a side plank on your right. Exhale, bend your left knee, your left hand in front of your face. Inhale, extend your left leg, elongate your body. Left hand on the floor, pivot your back foot, open into a left side plank. Release your leg, right knee into your chest. Stay here or find a wide thing. Right knee into your chest. Engage your core, right foot to the top of the mat. Find this twist, look at your thumb. Right hand inside of your right foot. Pivot your back foot, close it at a 90-degree angle, and find Utthita Parshvakonasana. Option to have your forearm on your thigh, or maybe your hand on the block. Elongate your side body. Inhale, reverse your hand on your hip, your thigh, your calf. Exhale, Utthita Parshvakonasana. Inhale, create space. Exhale, ground yourself. Inhale. Exhale, pivot your back foot and find a lunge. Ground yourself here. All the weight on your front foot. Next inhale, control the movement. Bring your left knee into your chest. Find your stability here. Option to stay here. Option to point the toes in front of you. Extend the left leg. And if it's shaking, that's totally fine. That's totally normal. Long inhale, long exhale. We are not going to stay long. Left knee back into your chest. Slowly, you're going to place your left foot behind. Cactus your arms, open your chest. Inhale, come back to the center. Left ankle on top of your right thigh. Hand into a prayer position. Exhale, sit into figure 4. Option to stay here, or option to dive forward, release completely your head. If you dive forward, come back to your center, hand into your prayer position. Inhale, reach up, release your leg. Hand into your prayer position. Slowly, warrior 3 modification. Extend your left leg behind. Bend your front knee. Left toes touch the floor. Your finger brush the mat. Inhale, lunge. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, slowly bend toward the right. Look toward the sky. Inhale, come back to the center. Release your wrist. Pivot everything. We open on the side for goddess pose. So goddess pose, we have the heels slightly inside, the toes slightly outside. Hand into a prayer position. Exhale, bend your knees and sit in goddess. We're going to stay here. Close your eyes if you want to. I know this is intense. Long inhale, long exhale. Bring your awareness on your hips and bring the energy toward the earth. Ground yourself, open the hips at the same time. Inhale, reach up, extend the leg. This time you're going to parallel your foot. Excellent, release your fingers behind your back. Inhale, roll your shoulder, open your chest. If you want, you can exhale, open your mouth and dive forward. Release everything here. Slowly release your fingers. We're going to find a flow with skandasana. I'm going to show you an option. So maybe today you just want to bend one knee, bend the other knee, bend one knee and find a flow here. If you want to go into skandasana, find skandasana, use a block if you need to, hand into your prayer position. First option, you're going to use your hand and find skandasana to the top of the mat. And you keep going using your hands. If you want, you don't use your hand into a prayer position. Inhale up. Exhale, skandasana, flex the foot. And you keep going. Choose your option. Move with fluidity, move with control. And really think of elongate your spine. One more skandasana to the back of the mat. One more skandasana to the top of the mat. Slowly pivot everything. Close your back foot and into your mat. Plank position, knees on the floor or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog, shoulder away from your ears. Exhale, Adho Mukha, Vinyasa. This time you're going to wrap your right leg with your left foot. Slowly side plank toward the left. Right hand to the sky, look at your thumb. Exhale, bend the right knee, your right hand in front of your face. Inhale, extend, elongate your side body. Right hand on the floor, pivot the back foot. Side plank on your right. Release the foot, left knee toward your chest. With control, left foot to the top of the mat. Twist. Slowly exhale, left hand inside of your left foot. Pivot the back foot, close it at a 90-degree angle. Utthita Parsva Konasana, choose your option, your hand on the block on the mat, or maybe your forearm on your thigh. Breathe into this side body, and at the same time you find this grounding action on your feet, your toes, your fingers. We're going to find our flow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, ground yourself. Inhale, create space. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, come back into a lunge. Ground yourself. All the weight into your front foot. Next, inhale slowly with control. Right knee into your chest. Find your stability first. And whenever you want, extend the leg. Point your toes. Can you lift a bit higher this leg? And a bit higher. And a bit higher. It doesn't matter if your leg is here. Just bring the intention of lifting this leg. Right knee into your chest. Bring your foot toward the back of the mat. Cactus your arms, open the chest and breathe here. Inhale, come back to the center. Place your right ankle on top of your left thigh, flex the foot, sit into figure 4. Elongate your spine, option to stay here, or option to dive forward. Release your hand. If you dive forward, slowly hand into your prayer position, lift up. Inhale, rise up. Hand into a prayer position. Transition for warrior 3. Extend your right leg, hips are square, shoulder away from your ears. Slowly bend your front knee. Right toes touch the floor. Finger brush the mat. Inhale, lunge. You're going to grab your right wrist with your left hand. Elongate your body first. And then exhale, bend toward the left, look toward the sky. Inhale, come back to the center, release your wrist. And again, we open for goddess pose. Heels slightly inside, toes slightly outside. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knees. And this time, place your hand on your thigh. We're going to find a twist. Inhale, elongate your spine. Exhale, extend your right arm and look above your left shoulder. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, extend your left arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, extend your right arm. Inhale, center, one more time. Exhale, extend the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Extend your legs, extend your arms, parallel your feet. Exhale, interlace your finger behind your back. Inhale, roll your shoulder. Open your mouth, exhale and dive forward. Release your fingers and grab your opposite elbow. You can stay still, or if you want, you can gently rock side to side here. For the next 10 breaths, you can stay here, Or if you want to find an inversion, go ahead. Listen to your body. What pose do you want? What pose do you need right now? If you find an inversion, try to move with fluidity and control. And whenever you have enough, slowly make your way back on the pose. Release your fingers or maybe your elbow. Inhale for a flat back shoulder away from your ears. Walk your hands to the top of the mat. Square your foot. Plank position. Knees on the floor or not. Exhale, chaturanga. Forehead and chest on the floor. Bend your knees. Maybe you grab your legging, your pants, your ankle. Next, inhale slowly. Lift your chest, lift your forehead. Push your feet into your hands. Smile and breathe here. Slowly release the pose. Forehead and chest on the floor. Press for Balasana. You can have your arms in front of you or your arms alongside your body. 3 breaths here. Bring your arms in front of you if your arm were alongside your body. Inhale, roll forward, round your back. Tuck your toes, exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. You're going to step, jump or float to the top of the mat. And we're going to find Malasana. Hand into a prayer position. Use blocks if you need to. You can stay here, or if you want to find a bind, slowly you're going to place your right hand on the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Maybe you stay here, option to place your left hand on your lower back, or maybe you can find a bind here. Slowly release your finger. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, hands into a prayer position in front of your heart center. Left hand on the floor. Inhale, right arm up. Find your option, your hand on your lower back, or maybe you find the bind. Look toward the sky, open that shoulder. Breathe here. Slowly release your bind. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, hand into your prayer position. Inhale, reach up. Place your feet as wide as the mat. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forward, release your head. Bend your knees, lift your feet, and you're going to place your hands underneath. Try to have your toes in contact with your wrist. Release completely your head. You can stay still, or if you want, you can extend your legs. You can also slowly move your toes to massaging your hands, your wrist. Slowly release your hands and sit. On your glutes, we're going to find Savasana, both pose, different option here. Maybe your hands are behind you and you're going to lift your legs and you stay here. Point your toes, knees together. Or if you want, you can open them a bit more. Last option, you can play, not last option, other option, place your arms, extend. Last option, extend your legs. It doesn't matter the option you choose. Elongate your spine, shoulder away from your ears, and we're going to stay here. And again, if you shake here, that's totally fine. That means we are working here. Long inhale, long exhale. And slowly bend your knees. We're going to find a frog pose. So if you want to double your mat for your knees, go ahead. First, you're going to open your knees as wide as you can. And we're going to find this alignment again. Your hips in line with your knees in line with your ankle, flex the foot. Maybe today you want to stay here, maybe you want to place your forearm on the floor, or maybe you want to place your chest and your forehead on the floor. Choose your option, try not to arch too much your body. If you're on your forearm, engage your muscle, push the floor away, and let your hips melt into your mat. If it's too much at any point, please release the pose. Listen to your body. Don't go too far. Don't go too fast. Slowly, next inhale, come up. Close your knees. Sit on your glutes. And I invite you to do every movement that your body needs after this pose. Personally, I really like to move my knees on one side and then the other side. But if you have another pose that you like, go ahead. And then we're going to find Savasana because we had a lot of side poses on one side, on the other side. So we're going to come back to the center with this pose. Bring the flesh of your glutes to the side. You can sit on a block, on a bolster. Option to bend your knees if you want to. Inhale, reach up, elongate your spine. Exhale, dive forward. Maybe you grab your legging, your ankle, the outside of your feet. Choose your option. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. And slowly. Inhale, come up, place your hands behind you. Press your hands, lift your chest, bring your shoulder blades together, look up, elongate your spine, and slowly release. Come back on your mat, place your back on the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. We're going to find half bridge first. Extend your arms, try to touch your heels with your finger. Inhale, lift your hips, engage your glutes. Option to stay here, option to interlace your shoulder, your fingers behind your back. Roll your shoulder. If your fingers were interlaced, slowly release them and bring your back on the mat. Neutralize the spine. You have the option to go back into this pose, or you have the option to find wheel pose. It doesn't matter your option, you have between 3 and 5 breaths in the pose. If you want to go into wheel, bring your hands next to your ears, elbow pointing toward the sun. Slowly push into your hands and lift. You can find any option you want in these poses. Maybe lift one leg, lift the other leg. If you are in wheel, maybe you want to extend your legs to open a bit more your chest. This is your practice. Listen to your body. And whenever you have enough, slowly come back on your mat. Neutralize the spine first. I like to bring my hands on my belly to neutralize the spine. Then you're going to bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. You can stay still, or if you want, you can gently rock side to side. And for the last minute, I invite you to take the pose that your body needs right now, the pose that you want. Maybe you want happy baby, alasana, a twist. Take the pose that you want. I'm going to take a twist. If you take a twist, I'm going to tell you when to change side. If you were into a twist, make your way to the center and find a twist on the other side. I really like in the intermediate class to give you the option to choose your final pose, because we all have different needs, different body, different life. So tune in and take the pose that you need right now. If you were into a twist, come back to the center. We all meet with both of the knees into your chest. Give yourself one final hug. And whenever you have enough at your own timing, make your way to Savasana. Extend your legs, extend your arms, palms facing the sun, and allow yourself to melt into Savasana. And I invite you to stay as long as you want in Savasana. I wish you a beautiful day. I see you very soon on the mat. Namaste.